Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. It's Saturday morning. This one came out, I don't know, maybe a couple days ago or something. I think it must have come out yesterday. And everybody covered it like last night or something, right? I guess. I don't know. I was doing other things yesterday, you guys. Totally not paying attention to what was happening. So, but I also have to go through like it's about 7:20 right now here on the Pacific Coast, right? I have to go through a routine each morning because of the pain in my leg of like determining whether or not I need to throw up, dry heave, or have something happen because the pain is like triggering me that way. Um, so it takes me a good like hour and a half because I usually wake up around like 5 or 6 um, before I can get my shit together and actually cover things. But I do prefer to do it in the morning than, rather than doing it later in the day. Um, What I found, okay, but I have watched it now. I also watched the FFG version of it as well, the Frenchy version. And I don't think it's being mentioned enough that she appears to be taking food during this mukbang and hiding it under the table, like setting it on her lap. She's not talking about feeding it to Julia, nothing like that. It looks like she's putting food on her lap at times during. Now, I think the ankle kind of cuts some of the. So I'm not sure if it's viewable in this particular version of it, but if you look for other versions, you'll see it. There is something going on where, because she's got her hands all in her food again, like a giant ass toddler. She looks like the walrus, dude. If you've ever seen that movie where a dude basically gets turned into a walrus, she looks like the walrus. All right, let's go.
Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on The Ankle. Hey, Amber.
Hey, Emma.
Hello, honey. Welcome to my shit show.
So, guys, a couple things I want to address.
Okay.
First off being, ironically enough, I guess, Goose peeing. I understand your guys' like concerns and whatnot. It's just because I gave him a bit of this medicine that I had left over when his ear wasn't bothering him, because it's been bothering him lately, and I'm cleaning it. So
Okay. All right. I think, that this community is a little highly sensitive to prove that they are taking care of their animals because of the subjects that they're covering have not been taking care of their animals. So they're like, I give them medicine, I take care of their ears, he's not been feeling so good, but he's getting better, except he's peeing all over the place. I don't know that all of you have to prove that you're good pet owners. It's not necessary, I don't think.
it's fine. So I just gave him that so it could like chill out, and I put some of this ointment on it just so that he wouldn't bother it. But it is a steroid, and it makes him have to pee a lot more.
Okay.
And I was just not prepared for how much that more was. Because it didn't affect him that much the first.
Is this a cat or a dog? Is this a cat or a dog? Do you need to like go outside much more frequently to help relieve the dog, or is this something where you have a cat box and you're finding that you have to clean it out more frequently?
First time he took it. So, but thank you guys for all the concern and heads up and whatnot. I really do appreciate it. I know y'all care about Goo a lot, so thank you so much.
Okay.
Second, I was going to do a like highlights kind of thing of the live stream that Foodie did the other night because she went off. I will say she had some valid points, but we can't like negate the fact that she was cherry picking throughout Yo Mama's video. Also, just like I would have had to clip out all the parts of him. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just can't.
I can't either. He's disgusting. He's an absolutely repulsive person. So I don't want to watch him. I don't want to cover him. I don't think that he's worth covering because he seems completely unintelligent, and he just seems like all he's doing is enabling EDs by his coverage.
She talked about a lot of different things, and she talked a lot of shit. I'll tell you what. But clearly it's gonna come back and bite her, because I already got a little bit of a spoiler that our girl gained 13 pounds. So, that being said, guys, I just want to dive right into the video, because it is a bit of a longer one, 19 and a half minutes, but I'm sure I'm going to be cutting a lot out. Let's just dive right in, shall we? And this video is called Most Satisfying Meal.
Yeah.
I guess I should have read that first part. I'm sorry, you guys. Bad YouTuber. According to my...
This looks like the same shit she eats every single night. So I don't know how it could be the most satisfying meal. It's exactly, you say that you have chicken, rice, hummus, and pickled vegetables every goddamn night. This is exactly the same thing.
My Fitness Pal, so she doesn't fully believe it. This meal is 1,252 calories. I have 598 calories left for today, girl. So what, that's enough for your snack plate, I'm guessing? I mean, it looks good, but that's 1,200 calories? Holy shit.
That factor, there's always new recipes.
She definitely ate a lot more than.
That was a serving platter. That is a serving platter. It's not as big as like something that you would put like a turkey on. But it is large enough that you could serve up side dishes on it for Thanksgiving kind of thing. Or even potentially a chicken on it, which she has done, obviously. But that is a serving platter. And she's eating with serving utensils. She's got a serving spoon, and she has like one of those giant salad forks that you would use to scoop out the salad and serve it up into plate, like dishes, bowls. That's what I'm looking for. It's a little too early for me, you guys. All right, let's go.
How is that 1,200 calories?
Hi, welcome back to another video.
Hey, Foodie. I'm not going to even give her the pleasure of Miriam.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video.
There is no way that, I mean, that's a, like, serving plate. I need to remember that.
Yeah.
Everything is scaled up. I feel like I need to have the mindset of, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Right.
Everything is massive.
Today I have some food that
Duh, of course.
I'm gonna have with you for dinner. So I hope you have.
Bruh, she does these every single day now. So you're going to tell me that she's not eating dinner with her husband every single night? Really? That's...
Right. They do not eat together at all. Like, we've not seen a single moment of them sitting down to a table. Even if he doesn't want to be on camera, he could be on the side of the table where the camera is mounted and just not have his face on camera. But he could be eating with her, and it would look better for her image that she actually is you know, eating a meal with somebody else and she's not living completely alone in Kuwait, which that's what it looks like right now, Chantal.
Sad. I mean, I don't believe he's there, but that's sad.
Grabbed your dinner and are going to eat dinner with me. And,
Hey, Beezers.
yeah, so let's get right into it. Bismillah. I'm not wearing my ring today because,
Oh, shade. Or she's just swollen.
I do not want the chicken grease to get on it.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
You know, I wasn't married for all that long either, Chantal. But the only reason I ever took my ring off was basically when I swelled up too severely while I was pregnant. And at that point, I put it on a necklace and I wore it around my neck, right? And by the way, why don't you have 2 rings? Why do you only have a band? Where's your engagement ring? How come there's no stones going on there? And why is your finger changing colors? Is that real gold? Is it real silver? What's happening there with your ring?
Girly, sure. I don't know, guys. Something seems up, right?
I'm sure you can understand. So, yeah.
I don't know. She sounds a little out of it. She never.
Just wearing the band? Are you kidding me? Like, I can understand you want to take off the engagement ring, but I don't think you have one. Right? You do not have a stone. Period. But I can understand taking that off because it's might get in the way of like housework or, you know, having your hands in water a lot, stuff like that. I wore mine all the time anyway, but it did ultimately get cracked because I wore it so often. It was a small stone, you guys. My husband was not a rich man, shall we say. But I don't think she has an engagement ring. And I don't think she has any marriage photos. I don't think she has anything showing that they celebrated with his family. I don't think these things exist. And, you know, when the truth starts circling in on you, it can be daunting, I guess. I guess that'd be the word of realizing that all your lies are coming in to surround you because the docuseries just came out. You just got in trouble for manipulating your subscriber count so that you could hit 100K. We don't know where YouTube is on that particular investigation, but it's pretty clear that it was obviously happening. And they're not going to just send you that plaque without doing their own investigation, Chantal. You know? So, like, why would you put yourself out there, like, for a risk like that? It's fascinating. It's fascinating to watch.
Really cared before about the fucking chicken grease.
And I'm au naturel right now, kind of halfway.
I mean, girl, we can tell.
So here I have some chicken breast,
Of course.
1 pita, some
One will become 2.
rice with potatoes I made myself. It's like tomato rice with potatoes. I have some hummus here.
By the way, my boyfriend and I watched this last night, and we counted her eating 4 pitas during this meal, while also digging her hands all over the meal. And, you know, she's... how do you have a stomach big enough for this?
And some fattoush salad and some pickles and some...
I wonder if she'll address the stream at all. I mean, it was funny, honestly. She got worked up, you guys. So, I mean, I do recommend going and watching it, or if you can find a clip montage somewhere.
greens and some yogurt. So yes, let's dig right in. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go for some greens because they're in the way.
So she just eats things.
She quite literally has a fork at the table, and she just picks up part of her salad and shoves it in her mouth.
To get them out of the way. Jesus.
With some pickle.
Always the pickles. Surprised she's not sticking her fist down into the fucking jars. Of course, this was delivered.
I hope you all had a wonderful day so far.
I mean, yeah, it was alright until this and the piss machine that's in the bedroom right now.
I had an amazing day.
Yeah? See?
Doesn't look like it. You only put makeup on when you think your husband's coming over. You've taken your wedding ring off. You look miserable. You're shoveling food into your mouth without actually tasting it or chewing it and just swallowing it whole. And yeah, you look absolutely miserable. You look like, well, this is just how I handle emotions. This is just how I handle my emotions. I just bury them in a binge. And then you go on to tell everybody your best advice for not binging. You're literally binging on camera while you're telling people that you know how to control this. Come on, girl.
Seems like she's having to try to convince us a bit. Ew. No, just get all the skin
Every day
right
on
off.
this earth is amazing.
Something must have happened.
Yeah.
She don't be all, oh, I'm so appreciative for nothing.
Right.
Yeah, girl.
Am I right or am I right?
Sure. There's always something. Yeah, don't forget that rice. Shade, dry chicken breast.
Some yogurt bite for you.
No. Of course you think it's good, girl. It's the same concept with Amber Lynn.
Yummy. I prayed Fajr this morning early, and then I went back to bed for a bit, and I slept like...
How many of you actually believe she prayed yesterday morning? How do you... I mean, if she was awake at the right time to do this, it was because she had stayed up all night. Probably, is my guess, right?
on and off throughout the day, kind of like in between prayers, because...
Yeah, you're going to tell me that Foodie woke up in time for prayer? Or just to go to prayer? I highly doubt that.
I was, just like, I don't know, kind of low energy, and I was fasting.
Because they had a sore tummy, not for any other reason. I don't know, when does Ramadan officially begin?
For the day, so I didn't...
I think it's on March 10th, actually, but I can... Let's look that up, actually, shall we? Okay, y'all. Looks like it starts on the evening of March 10th. So there you go. Okay, back to the ankle. Let's have it.
eat until now.
Does that mean we're not going to get mukbangs during Ramadan?
This is my first meal.
Doubt it. Well, at least she's getting some greens.
We'll just get them after dark, probably, because she only has to fast while the sun is up.
Yes.
I don't think that I'll eat anything else. I do want to share my weigh-in.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Damn. Yeah, how much is that, girl?
Well, apparently a lot of people seem to be getting the conversion on this wrong. So I looked it up on Google myself. And apparently, I don't know if she only had like 1 foot on the scale or what, but let's take a look at this. So according to the calculator site, the conversion from 159.1 kilograms into pounds is 350.75 pounds. Okay? Because a lot of people are saying it converts to something like 336 or something like that. This is what came up when I Googled it. So, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know. Okay, we're back.
Stupid American.
I have my blood sugar reading.
That seems high.
Because
Right?
I'm going to kind of
I don't know.
go back to using my YouTube channel as kind of just a diary.
Yeah, the blood sugar is supposed to be between 5 and 6. So her blood sugar is always high. She has never had a reading like that. That is within normal, healthy range. We've never seen her pull up a reading within normal, healthy range. But she also said that she was going to keep this stuff quiet now and keep it to herself. Apparently, she thinks it gets her money or something.
Oh, wonderful. That makes it more enjoyable for us, I'm not gonna lie.
For health, my life.
So back to your old ways that kinda got you in trouble before, but okay. All while you eat, too. I swear to God, dude, those 13 pounds is because of that fucking yogurt. I'm telling ya, it's gotta be.
So I'm a bit back up there in weight.
A bit, okay. So
Yeah, the yogurt is basically the equivalent of eating sour cream because that's full fat yogurt that she's eating. And everybody has rightly identified that not everything on that plate is home cooking. Perhaps the carrots. Because we did see her make a giant ass jar of pickled carrots, right? But I don't think she cooked anything else on that plate. It was another takeout, and I don't know. The only person that she seems to know in Kuwait is Salah. So she's this miserable right now. It's either because she got into some sort of argument with him, or she is just upset with what she's reading online. I really don't know what's going on here.
why you been wearing that old hoodie?
My plan is I'm going to try to do what I did the last time that I lost a little bit of weight.
A little bit. I mean, when's it gonna, like, kick in for you, gal? Cause, like, you're in I would say in a more precarious situation than even Amber Lynn is.
Try to eat substantial.
I mean, Chantel, you're gonna have to figure out a better way to lose weight than doing drugs, allegedly. Because that you're not retraining your brain. That this is not how you should be eating, you know? That you should take smaller bites, that you should actually taste your food, that that you should have smaller portions. And you know, you're like, I lost weight before. Yeah, but you were allegedly like on meth and coke at the time. So, not comparable. You have to figure out how to be healthier, and you're still not seeking any sort of mental health, any sort of doctor supervision of your plan here. It's sad because you just want to sit there and scarf down food in front of everybody because I guess you probably have some people that pay you on the side to do it, right? You're gonna kill yourself. You know this, right? Like you're a self-harm channel. You're a fetish channel. You know this, right? You know this.
Home cooked, healthier meals to keep away.
Yeah, is that what you're doing right now?
The
But even your meals that you cook at home are so unhealthy, dude.
binge eating, because I found that was the most effective.
Do you see that?
I just didn't.
She keeps reaching down to her lap. She's putting food on her lap while she's eating. I don't know what. And she's not talking about like giving it to Julie or anything like that. She's literally putting food on her lap while she's eating.
keep it up long enough. But
A doctor would also probably be really effective.
so yes, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Oh, y'all, so much is going to be cut out. Oh my god. Okay, well, I do apologize for the shorter video today, guys.
Wow.
Jesus. Girly is not giving much. Ooh, Girly almost just spilled it on herself. That would have kind of been funny.
My rice is portioned up today.
Is
Is
it?
it?
Jesus.
Okay.
She like sloshes the yogurt around her mouth, dude. It's fucking disgusting. Imagine if this movie was Imagine if this was like in 3D in a theater. Jesus.
I've loved plain yogurt lately.
Yeah, we can tell, girl. Maybe that's why you jumped up there.
It's so good.
Okay. You could go for probably like low fat or something. But I believe she specified in the hall that it was full fat.
Yeah, she did.
And it's apparently good for your digestive system.
Yeah, what benefits are we seeing? You got up during the live stream the other day to shit like 5 times.
So I'll try my best to keep up with the weigh-ins. And
Yeah?
I'll get frustrated and clam up.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be mad if she just kept it off of the internet, but, you know, we know our girls. Can't help it. I tend to find that the videos that are filled with more of Foodie just sitting there quietly, like glumly staring at her food, picking at it, and where most of the video is just silent, I've come to find that usually means that Foodie is not in a good mood. So something tells me that there's something behind the scenes we don't know about.
So that's what I'm going back to. Trying to drink. Just
Well, she's not wearing makeup, and she made a point of telling us that she took her wedding ring off, which she has done in the past as well. And I don't think we've ever seen an engagement ring, have we? She doesn't have a rock. Let's be real.
water or low-calorie drinks.
You should just stick to water.
Basically, the real killer is regular soda, right?
I'm not sure that's what the killer is, girl. The killer. Y'all watch Wendy Williams? Ew, her fucking dirty ass hoodie that she always wears dragging in her food.
I would like more hummus. I'll just eat it out of the container.
Of course.
Why announce that though? Like, you're literally like, and now I'm just adding some hummus to my plate. Lately, I like more hummus. Girl, you've cleared enough for 3 people on that plate.
Sometimes I may not eat something super healthy.
Shocker. I'd be shocked if you did eat something healthy, girl.
Or it may happen that I fall off.
Does she think this is a healthy meal?
In that case, I'm going to try to get right back on and not just like go on a couple weeks long bender.
Jesus, a couple weeks?
You know what I mean?
No.
That's what I usually do.
Jesus. So
Nobody knows what it's like to go on a 2-week bender, Chantel, of just binge eating. Like, that is so rare. That is, ED level. Like, that's not something that the rest of us do. When I have a craving, I pull out some ice cream and throw some magic shell on it. That's what I did last night. And it was a small helping, right? Like, can't. Oh, you know how you get these urges to have binge eating for 2 weeks in a row? Okay, all right. Well, no, nobody else finds that relatable whatsoever.
is that what the past couple of weeks have been? You've kind of been all over the place. This is Foodie's cycle.
So,
Jeez.
it'll be like 2
She's got the bag right under there ready.
years that I eat.
So all the bread, all the rice. Good job, girl. Plus, like, hummus isn't as healthy as people would like to think. I mean, there's still, like, a pretty high amount of fat in it.
Another really good thing that, like, another thing that I find very effective in helping with binge eating is having well-rounded meals.
I wouldn't call this.
It's definitely not a well-rounded meal, and she's taking things that you would normally use as like dips, right? So she has this high-fat yogurt, and she has her hummus. Normally, you would put that out as like a dip with like some celery sticks and some carrot sticks, and it'd be like on the coffee table for your guests and stuff like that. But she's just eating it straight out. Can you imagine if you made like an onion dip out of sour cream? You know, you got sour cream and an onion dip, and you just take a fucking serving spoon to it and just start shoveling it into your mouth. Wouldn't you, like, by the second or third bite, like, start getting sick? Can you imagine what it feels like to eat like this? This is so crazy.
Well-rounded, per se.
So even this meal, if you notice, has like a bit of every food group: dairy, vegetables, carbs, protein, and fats, because there's olive oil in this hummus.
Yeah. But you also have full-fat yogurt. I can't really tell how big the plate is, I guess, until...
And she also had at least half of a rotisserie chicken, which I think still had the skin on it, right?
she finishes it, but it's literally like the width of her fucking shoulders, dude.
If I were to eat just like...
She's not, like, you can't tell me it's a depth perception thing. Like, obviously, items bigger, closer to the camera are going to look bigger, but she's right up against it.
Right.
One food group, like, just the chicken. I would probably be binging later. Or just the rice. Now, everyone's system is different, so I can't speak on anyone else, and I'm not trying to. But for me, that's what seems to keep me from not binge eating.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Taking notes. So I feel like a therapist would respond to that, just like, uh-huh, I see.
I'm not saying it completely eliminates urges, because the urges are not only biological hunger.
Yeah, it's also mental. But, like, true tea, you're stronger than both.
But it does definitely help.
Here I was thinking, like, oh, maybe she'll have some of the rice left over. You know, she won't eat all the rice. No, Jordan, come on now.
For sure. Might have some tea later.
Okay.
She doesn't know what it feels like to actually feel hungry at all. Like, there's no way, with the amount of food consumption that's going on here, that she even knows what it feels like to be hungry. Like, she has lost that ability, lost that sensation. It is totally in her head at this point that she needs to shovel this food down her mouth like that. And she's unwilling to actually go to a doctor and get it fixed.
That should be, like, maybe your snack.
And a date or two.
Oh.
I love dates. They're so good for if you really want something sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's, like, a lot of sugar again.
Right.
Natural sugar, so it's different, but, like, still.
Dates are considered a healing, very nutritious superfood in Islam.
Is it? Ew, girl.
And they do have a lot of fiber, so that helps with the sugar, but it is still very sweet. So I just have like one, maybe.
Maybe.
Go right.
Oh, don't forget the very last freaking little thing on the plate. Gotta clear it off, girl. You left a few little specks and some grains of rice there, too.
I do have to work on slowing down, but I never seem to realize that until after I'm done eating.
She's so satisfied with herself. She don't care. Just like Amberlynn.
Okay, that was very satisfying. It had like literally every food group. Fat,
Literally.
carbs, protein, a lot of protein because the chicken, the hummus is very high protein, and the yogurt.
Yeah, but they're also high in fat.
So,
Comparatively, yesterday while she was doing this, I was snacking throughout the day on salad leftovers from my date the day before, because we went to an Italian restaurant and I still have leftovers of minestrone soup that I'm going to eat today. I ate almost entirely lettuce all day yesterday.
Berry, fruits and well, not fruit, but vegetables. So I think that will be
Just cut the rest out.
my meal. Like I said, I'll maybe have a date and then some tea. In case, after you eat dinner, you crave something sweet. I think everyone's like that.
Yeah, decent amount. Amber Lynn would like to think that she's Miss fucking Special.
But that's about it. So thank you for having dinner with me.
Yeah, because your husband won't. It's sad.
And
I wish she was just honest, but yeah.
I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
She's gonna have all those fucking channels speculating. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.
We appreciate you too, Jordan, the ankle. Thank you so much for your coverage. I appreciate all the React channels and helping us like stay up to speed without having to click on her directly is super helpful. But some of the times when she does these mukbangs, it triggers nausea for me, and so that's why I waited on this one, because it was grossing me out as well. It's not as bad as, say, like the chicken pot pie one. There have been some that are just so disgusting. When she's like showing her batter gravy. This is my gravy recipe. It's so good. Looks like freaking batter. God. Anyway, let's see what comes out today, y'all. It's Saturday, and actually it was supposed to be raining all day, but it looks like it's a blue sky. Here in my part of town, the sun has come out. The clouds have broken apart. It looks like a pretty day. So nice. Okay.